Hello everyone, I'm back again with my next video. This will be a little short one for sure. The last one was a lot longer than I expected. It was about 50 minutes or something. But hopefully you did make your way through it and enjoyed it. So today I'm just going to talk about some records, LPs and singles that I have in the collection. I've only got 3, so it won't take long today. So you'll have a nice short video, I promise you this time. And I hope you enjoy it. The first record that I'm going to show you is a single. It's 45 RPM and it was brought out by Polygram Records in 1982. The song is called Chalk Dust, The Umpire Strikes Back. And this was regarding an incident with John McEnroe at Wimbledon playing Tim Gullickson in the first round match in 1981. It's where he famously shouted, "You cannot be serious." And during that match, he was incensed when an umpire, when the ball was called out, and he pointed out that chalk flew up off the line, chalk dust, at Wimbledon. And the outburst quickly became an iconic phrase, "You cannot be serious." And so the legendary tennis player, his confrontation with the umpire is now immortalised in sports history, of course. Everyone knows about the incident. So this is a parody song on the day, which was on 22nd of June 1981. And the sampling of his comments appeared in quite a few songs in the 1980s, pop songs, which were distributed under the Polygram label at the time. So just for your fun and enjoyment, I'm going to play the song, this parody song, and let you hear it. I might put up some images of McEnroe just as we listen to it. It's not a very long song, obviously, 45, so it's only a couple of minutes. And you might get a laugh out of it.
Oh my goodness me, what a shot.
13, love.
Beautiful passing shot off the backhand.
13, 15.
These two boys really in business today.
14, 15. Out.
What?
Out.
What?
The ball was out.
You gotta be kidding! The ball's in! Everyone can see that the ball's in! Chalk dust! Everyone can see that there was chalk dust! That ball was in by about a mile! You people here are goddamn senile!
Don't be noisy, there's a good chap. You'll wake the line up. She's having a nap.
You're a screwball.
Play on. You're being rather naughty. Kindly play on.
I won't play on till you change your call. You didn't even see that ball. I come over here to play a game, but you blind geriatrics are the same. The ball's in. Everyone can see that the ball's in. Chalk dust. Everyone can see that there was chalk dust.
Awfully sorry, but the ball was out. I'd be jolly grateful if you didn't shout. If you don't like it here, well, you shouldn't come. Frankly, sir, you're a pain in the butt.
Moron! I want another umpire. You're a moron. Chalk dust. I want to see my lawyer. There was chalk dust. You pick on me because of who I am. I'm not playing on and I don't give a damn. The ball wasn't out. It's a goddamn lie. I won't play on
sorry about this, you tedious little brat. I'm sick of you. The umpire strikes back.
Oh, you're the pits. You're a scum, man. You're not fit to be called a human being. I was talking to myself.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that little song. The next one I'm going to show you is another single, 45 RPM, and that was brought out by CRGA, which is the Children's Record Guild of Australia. It was sponsored by the World Record Club and featured an instructional narrated guide to the sport on one side and game music demonstration on the other side. So this was called The Game of Better Tennis, and it was subtitled A Complete Guide to Better Tennis. It's 7-inch 45. It's an EP. If you remember, EPs stand for extended play. So they put, I was going to say they put more grooves on the record, but they didn't. There's still only one groove, but they managed to keep the grooves closer so they could extend the time that was on the record. So this is the record cover. It's a green cover with Lou Hode on the front, and just the what the record is all about written on the back. And also with this this particular issue came a little instructional booklet, so you could follow this. You could follow this through, and it has an introduction by Harry Hopman, the coach, Davis Cup coach. It's got the rules of the game on this page, along with talking about the racket. It's also got a book, a couple of pages on how to hold the racket, some instructional tips on forehand and backhand. Sorry, that's the service on that page. And forehand and backhand on this page. And the smash and forehand and backhand volleys on this page. So it's quite an instructional little booklet. And as you listen to the record, you probably look at the pictures and try and get an idea of the best way to swing the racket when you're playing the shot. So featured players on this record who would be making some comments or advice were Harry Hopman, obviously, the Australian Davis Cup coach, Lou Hode, because it's his record on the front, Neil Fraser, who's also an Australian player. It also has Barry Mackay, who is an American player, and James and Alistair Bruce. So they are two sons of Lord Aberdare, and Lord Aberdare is the narrator of this record. He was a cabinet minister under Ted Heath, the British Prime Minister, and he was also a champion real tennis player. Real tennis is the one that Henry VIII used to play. It has the court, and then on the side you'll have the walls that you could hit the tennis ball off, and there was a roof, and there was a gallery that you could hit the tennis ball off, and all sorts of things. It's quite an interesting game. So if you manage to get to watch real tennis, it is quite interesting. We have a real tennis court in Melbourne, just on the outskirts of Melbourne, and I have seen it played. It's quite difficult and quite physical. So if you manage to get to watch a game, go and have a look. The interesting thing about this cover here, you'll see these punch holes, these little white things that look like punch holes. They're not actually holes in the sleeve. They were printed on the sleeve, and they were printed on the sleeve by this CRGA, the Children's Record Guild of Australia. So it's the only edition, it's the only CRGA edition. There was no subsequent publishings with these punch holes on them. and that was indicated by it was indicated by the CG here on the record, sorry, on the sleeve, and it was also indicated by there's a CG 12 here. So any subsequent pressings off this record didn't show those holes. So this tells me this is one of the first ones that were produced. I'll play a little bit of this as well, just to give you an idea of what sort of things are on record. And but I won't play too much of it, obviously, because I promised you a short video today.
There's nothing mysterious about lawn tennis. It's a game that can be enjoyed at any age. Do you agree, Lou?
I certainly would, Lord Aberdare, but I feel that the earlier you can start playing, the better. And, well, you go on to bigger and better things. But it's nice you've brought these two young fellas along. How old are you, Alistair?
I'm 12, Mr. Head.
How long have you been playing tennis?
I've only just begun.
Well, that's good. How do you hold the racket on the forehand? Not quite, Alistair. Place your right hand on the strings of the racket and draw the hand down the side of the racket till you come to the grip and you shake hands with it.
The last record I'm going to show you today is an LP, long playing record, and this was called Power Tennis, A Fortune's Worth of Instructions by Tennis Greats. This is the cover for it. And on the back it has players who are represented on this LP. And so this spoken word and instructional record, and this was released in the late 1950s. It has obviously the legendary champion Lou Hold discussing his aggressive playing style and techniques. And there is commentary by Leon Norgarb, who is a South African tennis player, and also Jack Kramer, an American tennis player. He makes some comments in this record. So it's a 12-inch vinyl, obviously. It's not stereo, it's a mono LP, and it was produced by Parlophone. So it acts as an instructional audio masterclass detailing the fundamentals of an aggressive baseline and net charging game, which is what Lou Hold had. So the front cover, as you can see, it shows the Wimbledon courts, and surrounding graphics are Lou Hold, Leon Norgarb and Jack Kramer. And the back shows the players that are mentioned on the record in motion of some tennis strokes. Side one has Jack Kramer talking about the forehand and the backhand and the service, and side two is Lou Hold on training methods. Jack Kramer on the lob, the drop shot and advice to junior players. Also is Leon Norgarb on tennis-set, which it says on the LP here. I thought tennis-set was an amalgamation of tennis and etiquette, but tennis-set actually means is to do with training and hand-eye coordination.
Right, Leon, you know, the modern game is based completely on a great offense, and there's no doubt about it, the champions are offensive players these days. But a real complete champion is a fellow who, if he's having a bad day or he's playing an equally good offensive player, naturally the one who has the best defense is going to come out on top.
But look at this exciting rally. Fraser is putting a drop shot into the right-hand corner. No, Barry anticipated very well, and he's up at the net to put it right back past net.
This is men's singles at its best. Each player in turn trying to get the attack and get up to a dominating position at the net.
Gentlemen, before I move on to tennis-set, I want to thank you very much for your great contribution to this fine sport. And I am confident that the tennis-playing public will really benefit by your combined knowledge.
Thank you very much, Leon.
Leon, I'd just like to say that I'd like to recommend you as not only a a fine tennis professional, but is a wonderful fellow. And I think that any of the people that are going to try to improve their tennis, if they can listen to Leon, take his advice, go out and do what he says, they're going to improve their game and they're going to enjoy the game a lot better.
Right, so that's today's video. It doesn't look like it's been too long, which is really good. Finally managed to produce a short video that might have given you some enjoyment rather than one like the last one was 50 odd minutes or whatever. So I shall be looking for the next thing to bring to you next week, and hopefully you'll enjoy that too. So until then, look after yourselves, keep well, and I will catch you next week. Bye.